The Journal Record's managing editor Adam Brooks joins us with a look at news and business this week. Adam, a former Workers' Compensation Court employee has filed suit against the new Workers' Compensation Commission. What's the issue?
Right. Angela Sanders worked for the court for 13 years, and when the system was reformed, she moved over to the commission. She was one of 16 people laid off recently because they needed to cut the budget. They only have about 800 cases open right now. Her lawyer says that that firing was unfair because she had just returned from a light-duty release because of a work injury. He also says that she and other long-time employees were let go rather than some of the newer folks, and that wasn't fair.
A hunting ranch in southeast Oklahoma is under investigation.
Right. The Triple S Wildlife Ranch and Resort is down near Calvin, and officials were looking at it because there was a case about stolen ATVs being stolen. They raided the ranch and they found taxidermy samples that you're not supposed to have in the state. That includes the scimitar horned oryx and something called the caracara Mexican eagle. They also found unregistered narcotics that are used as animal tranquilizers, which could be evidence of illegal green hunting, which is using tranquilizers instead of firearms to hunt. They didn't release the name of the suspects, but they're facing a lot of different charges.
Supporters of right-to-farm legislation aren't giving up despite the failure of legislation to get out of committee this year. What's the latest on that?
Right. The legislation was actually pretty popular in the House and got a lot of votes, but at the end of the session when they were passing the budget and some other larger measures, it just got left behind. What the Oklahoma Farm Bureau and others want to do is protect farmers and ranchers from rules that they say come from out-of-state special interests. The out-of-state interests want environmental regulations and protections for animals, such as the size of pens and how you treat pregnant sows.
Changes may be in the works for Oklahoma City's annual Festival of the Arts. Tell us about that.
Right. You may remember that the Stage Center downtown is now being demolished to make room for OGE Corp's new headquarters. There's land just south of there that the city owns, and developers want to put a mixed-use property on there. Now, right now, the Arts Council of Oklahoma City is there, and that's also where a big part of the Arts Festival is, including the food tents. If the city decides to sell that land, they'll need to find someplace new to go, and officials say next week they'll start meetings about what the options could be.
Journal Record managing editor Adam Brooks, thank you.
You're welcome.